Hey everybody, let me shake you around a bit here. Sorry, trying to get my tripod level. Let's raise this up just a little bit. There we go. My nose is all stuffy. It was just raining and sleeting, and all of a sudden it decided to quit. There we go. Sorry, there was something on the camera lens. Yeah, I'm tired. These long johns work very well. Oh man. Hello. It's oh, goodbye. Oh, hello. Yeah, it is definitely chilly out. I put these new long johns I got. I'll have to look at the package when I get home to tell you guys what brand they are. But yeah, they are nice. It doesn't even feel cold at all. I just finished the why does my nose look so big? That's weird. Anyways, I just finished the beef stew MRE, and it was good. It was very filling. The heater pack in it was the best I've ever seen in my life. That thing got hot. I haven't eaten the pretzel nugget, honey mustard, and onion flavor things yet. I'm gonna save those in case I get hungry, but I doubt it because that meal was very filling. I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I had a lemon poppy seed pound cake. It was good. Had some grape stuff that was okay. Drank the coffee too, and then I drank the hot cocoa that Dub C sent me. That was really good. Thanks. Hopefully I'll see you on this live chat. But yeah, it's as you see the smoke's lofting in here. And pretty decent fire going. Sorry. It's more or less just I don't know. So I checked the weather a little bit ago, and I meant to do it before I did this live chat. It was 38 degrees, and with the wind chill, which the wind's pretty much gone now, the wind chill, it was 28 degrees is how it felt. Hello. But yeah, it's I'm guessing it's around probably 34, 35 right now. Yeah, I do apologize. I meant to check and completely spaced it out. Yeah, it's chilly, but I've got these awesome long johns on. I've got some. They also make these really cool wool socks, so my feet are nice and toasty. Yeah, I have my anti butt crack shirt on and a t-shirt and my hoodie, and yeah, I'm warm. We'll see how the night goes. But yeah, it's a nice well, it's a pretty nice evening, I guess. It's still kind of raining out or sleet. It's one of the two. But yeah, this is almost like a winter tarp trip. So, how's everybody's evening going? All one of you. Damn nose. Oh, there we go. Yeah, other than that spider that scared the hell out of me earlier during the first live chat, I'm sure the ticks are still out. They just kind of go semi-dormant until you walk by them. But yeah, no mosquitoes yet. Give it time. It's I'm sure they're already starting to come out of hibernation or whatever the hell they do. I don't even know how mosquitoes work. I know they lay eggs in the water and the larvae hatch, and they got like a little snorkel that goes up to the surface of the water. That's how the larvae breathe. That's why you can get these things called mosquito donuts, and it kind of like puts a film on the water, and they can't breathe, and that's how you kill them. But yeah, it's definitely a chilly one. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll sleep pretty good once I figure out how to get in the sleeping bag without falling and hitting the ground again. People cannot stay on the road. All right on. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's pretty nice. Oh, for the most part. So, oh, I'm actually tired. Sounds like things at work are going to be ramping up here for the next God knows how long. Um, so yeah, it's going to be kind of tough for social life, unfortunately. But oh well, it is what it is. So, how's everybody's evening? And where's Dubsy? I want to thank him for that hot cocoa. That was good. Can you guys hear the rain? Hey, what's up, Jeremy? You still at work? My nose is stuffy from the smoke and it's kind of running. It's irritating, so you're probably going to hear me do this a lot. And probably do this. Right on. Well, I don't know how long your shift is, but I'm not going to be doing a live chat for the whole thing, unfortunately. Yeah, my talk to text thinks that I'm either tongue-tied or drunk all the time. Which, I mean, could be. But yeah, I try to do that text-to-talk stuff and it always gets my words all mixed up and stuff like that. It's annoying. If I could ever create it that actually wrote what you were saying, I'd be a bazillionaire. Oh, man. Can you guys hear the rain bouncing off the tarp? Is the microphone that good? Yeah, but that beef stew MRE, that's in my top favorites. Beef taco is probably my number one favorite so far. Beef stew is definitely number two, and pretty much everything that came with it was awesome too, except for the grape electrolyte carbohydrate beverage or whatever they call it. Um, I didn't much care for that. I'm not a grape flavor fan. If grape stuff tasted like grapes, it'd be one thing, but it doesn't. So, yeah. Freaking nose. That's what smoke does to me. Yay. The which potatoes? Right. Yeah. Are you talking about the potatoes with the spaghetti and meatballs, or the meatballs and spaghettio sauce? Is that the potatoes you're talking about, Jeremy? Oh yeah, yeah. Those were nasty. Ugh. I don't think I could have done anything to fix those. They just, I don't know, they had this really weird ass taste to them. And it left a nasty aftertaste. The beef stew menu came with these pretzel nugget, honey and mustard and onion flavor. Which I think Schneider's makes those. I think it's the company, and they're really good, but I don't have room for them right now. I might snack on them later tonight, but I'm more than likely going to save them for tomorrow or another trip or something. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man, I am stuffed. I could probably go to bed right now, but I know if I do, I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Just because, I don't know, my internal sleep is screwed up. I just, I don't know, I get about, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep if I'm lucky on an average day. And yeah, if I go to bed early, I get up earlier. If I go to bed late, I still get up by 4 o'clock at the absolute latest. It sucks. But yeah, I don't know. It actually feels like a great night now. I mean, I don't feel cold at all. These are awesome long johns. They had a camo color, and I almost got them, but I was like, no, I'll just get black. Kind of wish I would have got the camo ones, but guess what? I can go back to the store and get more because they have a bunch. But yeah, they're called something extreme long johns. I can't remember. I have a terrible memory, short-term memory. But yeah, they're really good. They're really good. They work really good. I did not eat them. But yeah. Dang it. Hammock. Sorry, it feels like I'm sinking again. These lights let off a lot of light. I love these little lights. I got them both plugged into a one battery bank. One there. I got one there. And here, I'll flip the camera around. See how far it projects the light out? Things are well worth it. They're only $10 on Amazon. I really need to do is put the link in the description of the video I'm making for $10. And you know, I got a couple of big battery banks that are like 28,000 milliamps or millihour amps or however you say that. A lot of battery. That'll last, like, if I remember to shut them off at night, it would easily, one power bank probably last, I'd say probably 3-4 days at the very minimum, depending on how much light I needed. So yeah, these things are very efficient, and they're awesome. If I left them both on all night, it'd probably eat through, I don't know, probably half or more of the battery. But yeah, they're awesome little lights, and they look like a light bulb. Hey, how's it going, Sean? I'm it's cold here in Michigan, where my dad lives. He got about, it looks like about 3 inches of snow, give or take. Yeah, that's a, I don't know. Maybe the coronavirus fixed global warming, and we were emitting just enough greenhouse gases to keep the earth from freezing. Because yeah, it's cold. But oh, I wish I could get my neck to pop. So yeah, oh man, I'm so tired. I didn't go to bed yet. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. I promise you I'm sorry. Yeah, so I don't know. It's rain. I looked at the radar earlier and it barely showed anything, so I don't know how long it's gonna rain for, or snow, or if it's going to officially snow or what. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't know. I'm over this crap. I want summer to be here and warmth. Yes, warmth. So, I don't know. What are you guys up to tonight? I know Jeremy's working. He's got half his shift left, unfortunately. Man, my nose is stuffy. What's I know Jeremy said it was really warm up there. What's it like where everybody else is? I slipped. I'm gonna show you guys how dark it is if I shut these lights. Jesus. Almost fell on my keister. Where's the switch at? There it is. There's one. Gosh dang it. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's what it looks like with one light. There it is. That's no lights. That's how bright these things are. Where's this one at? Oop, wrong one. What the hell? Sorry, I'm... Gosh dang it. There we go. God. Sorry. Yeah. Swear to God, this sleeping bag is sinking again, or this hammock is dropping again. Or something. I don't know. There. That was fun. So, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's weird weather. I really hope it, excuse me. I really hope it starts warming up. I know it's supposed to be in the 70s. I'm pretty sure this week. Eek. Yeah, none for me, thanks. I don't even know what that is in Fahrenheit, though. Be the same temperature. Yeah, it, I know it's supposed to be 26 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow for a low. I think Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be kind of cool. And it's supposed to just be a heat wave after that. I am so stuffed right now. But yeah, it's, I don't know. That's crazy weather. Right? Yeah. Yeah, see, like I said earlier, that 65 degrees is perfect in my book. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, it could be a hot, sweltering summer, you know. I haven't put the AC in yet. So, I do turn the once in a while, and I have two windows open, so a breeze blows through there. But I did close them, and I closed one completely, and I closed the other one most of the way before I came out here. Gosh, dang it, my nose. But yeah, it's oh, right on. Yeah, so it's a little bit chillier there than here. Yeah, this is I don't know. Wish me luck tonight. Oh, cow. I don't know what to talk about tonight. I'm just kind of. I think I put myself in a food coma. Excuse me. I did walk around a little bit, and there's plenty of straight pieces of wood here to make a good bushcraft shelter. Excuse me. So now I just got to find the spot that I want to do it. Ooh, prime rib. That sounds good. Yeah, I heard the beef price is going to skyrocket, which I think is what you know, not the farmers, but the middleman had planned, or somebody, or the meat markets, or the big processing plants. I think that was their exact plan. But yeah, I heard beef is supposed to really skyrocket, which, in theory, it should be dirt cheap right now because they can't sell it. But miraculously, there's supposed to be a shortage now. Weird, right? I don't know. So, yeah, that's screwed up times we live in. So, yeah, other than that, you know, everything's going pretty good. Like I said earlier, the bars are going to open up no matter what on the 18th, or at least some of them. Not all of them. Some of them are going to start opening because they're tired of this crap, which, hey, we all are. But, yeah, I got lots of plans for the summer, and I added the bushcraft camp series. I'll start doing that in a couple of weeks. Um, like I said, they might only be 20-minute long videos, but I'm just gonna build a nice, decent bushcraft shelter as quick as possible. Yeah, and that's true. Um, it is actually true because here in Minnesota they killed a bunch of pigs and they killed a bunch of chickens. So here's the thing: the pigs, I'm sure it's just because they can't process them; they have too many. Um, but the chickens, so what they do with those giant free range egg farms where they're all in a building, they're not really free range; they're just all in a building. So what they do is like a big egg producer, which I can't think of any names because I grow my own eggs. Um, but we'll say Jim Bob's eggs that you buy at Walmart or whatever for you know $1. So they pay a farmer X amount of dollars to raise, let's say, nice round number, we'll go 5,000 chickens. Okay, so they got 5,000 chickens stuffed in a barn to produce these eggs. They only use them for, I want to say I don't know the exact number, and I'm probably going to be wrong, and I'm sure somebody will point that out. But I want to say like a 6 month period, give or take. Well, and then after that 6 months, they hook a hose up with carbon monoxide or whatever gas they use. They pump a building full of gas and they kill all those chickens. So what they're doing is because they can't sell the eggs, and evidently you can't store eggs, um, they're cutting the contracts early and killing the chickens now. Um, I don't know what they do with the chickens afterwards. I don't know if they process them in the food, they grind them up in the dog food, or what they do with them. But that's a normal thing. But the news media got a hold of it, and they're doing their famous scare tactics. The news media is the enemy of the people. Um, so they tried running with it, but I don't know if it was interesting enough. It's like that stupid ass murder bee, as they call it. The murder bee is not a real thing. Um, it's Asian giant wasp. They don't murder people. The one they found here in the U.S. was already dead, so it probably was in a box or something from that got ordered from Japan, and it was dead and it fell out of the box. But that didn't really take off because people are smarter than that. So I don't know. Who knows what they're going to come up with next? But so yeah, they always do kill the chickens and stuff like that. Um, After X amount of months of producing, and then they get new chickens. But because all the restaurants being closed and them not using the eggs and not being able to sell them, because eggs are only good for so long, especially after you refrigerate them. So they killed the chickens early. Uh, which sucks, but it is what it is. The thing with the pigs is, yeah, they can't. Cows, on the other hand, the price was really starting to drop. Right, exactly. Yeah, no, not CNN. No, they never mislead people or stretch the truth or flat out lie. Never, ever. Anyways, yeah, with the beef prices, it was starting to drop, but now it sounds like there's a shortage, so the price is going to skyrocket, which sucks. But I still have my price locked in for my half a cow. I was hoping to get it the end of this month, but unfortunately, it sounds like it's going to be July now. That's the other thing is everybody and their brothers trying to get meat and everything butchered because right. So the news is scaring everybody that there's going to be a meat shortage now, and so all the little local butchers are all full up. Um, my landlord, which raises cattle or cows or whatever you call them, beef cow. Excuse me. He raises T-bones. Anyways, he managed to get 6 spots at a local butcher, and he's selling me half a cow with processing everything included. It's like $1,300, but it's a lot of meat. Cheaper than I'll get it in the store. I heard, I haven't been to the store lately because I have food. Um, I did hear that like hamburgers like $8 a pound. I cannot confirm that, but it's just it's I don't know. Hamburger should be about 8 cents a pound. It's like gasoline. Gasoline was dropping and dropping and dropping, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, we're going to see 50-cent gallon gas." Yeah, it shot up, uh, like 25 cents. I think. I don't quote me. So I know some places it was like a dollar 14 a gallon here in Minnesota. It's a $1.85 now. So they just our friends, the news media, they just try to scare the shit out of us. And that's the main reason I don't watch a lot of news. And I do my own research and come up with my own answers. Because if you search enough and you take bits and pieces, you can put a story together. It's sad we got to do that, but that's the way this country is. That's the way the news is. They want to sensationalize everything and control the masses and scare the shit out of people. That's what this coronavirus is. They originally said that the coronavirus is going to kill 10% of the population of the U.S. That's like 350 million people, and now it's less than like 0.02%. Climb back up. It'll be back to where it was, and we'll be paying $3 a gallon all day. God, do you remember when gas was $1.65 a gallon? That's where we'll all be 2 months from now. Everything's going to skyrocket up, and if these douchebag governors have their way, and another certain element of the political spectrum, there's going to be a lot of people unemployed still, and eventually they're going to start hurting. Right now, they're doing well because they're getting that extra $600, which is probably giving them more money than they normally get. That ends in July, I think, or maybe it's June. June or July, that ends. Then people are going to be hurting again. Excuse me. I don't know anybody that died from it. I mean, I personally may have had it, but they screwed my test up, so I don't know. Um, it's kicking the elderly's asses. Here in Minnesota, Governor Walz, he was so concerned about shutting down restaurants and bars and keeping everybody home that he didn't think about the elderly homes, the old folk homes or whatever you want to call them. And that's where most of the deaths are happening, is these old folks homes because the caregivers, they still go home and they go to Walmart and stuff like that, and they accidentally pick it up and they bring it back. Um, that's who's dying from this is the elder. Now, here's the other thing. Yes, the elderly are dying from it, but and don't think of me as heartless. Um, but it's people that were probably going to die this year anyways. Um, so they destroyed the economy and everything for the inevitable. And like I said, I don't take that as I don't care. I mean, it sucks when people die, unless they deserve it, like pedophiles or abusive people. But anyways, you know, so it's just this whole thing is screwed up. It really is, and I really feel for people. I'm working more hours than I've worked in a very long time, and there's people that are unemployed right now. And like I said, granted, they're if they're collecting yeah, lawyers. Um, if they're collecting the unemployment, they're doing pretty good right now. But that's going to end, and then what? That's the other thing with these small businesses, and this is the next thing that's going to happen. So even when these governors, I don't know if you could read my lips or not. Um, yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, um, I don't know, but these dumbass governors, um, a good start. So, anyways, these governors are sorry, the current unemployed are getting it a lot better. So if they don't have a good work ethic, I fear what's going to happen is when these dumb governors start opening back up and allowing bars and restaurants to open, that these people are going to be so used to staying at home and making bank that you know why go back to work. But why go back to work? Or here's the other thing, school's out the rest of the year, except for that stupid ass distant learning or whatever they call it. Excuse me, beef stew burp. So what sucks about that is the daycares are going to be flooded. So the people that want to go back to work won't be able to because they won't have any childcare. So they just need to open everything back up, and maybe some of these governors are going to wait until school's technically out, but you're still stuck in the same boat. So one way or another, I think a lot of small businesses are going to end up shutting their doors. Um, the longer the shit goes on, but I personal, here in Minnesota, the bars that are saying, "F you, Governor, dipshit," we're opening back up. They're doing that out of fight or flight, so they can't survive after the 18th. After the 18th, and this is a big chain of bars called Shady's. Um, if they said, "Hey, we've got to open back up, or we're closing down permanently," then what about these small business or small bars and restaurants? The mom and pop ones. I'm willing to bet they all start shutting down here before too long. And it's sad. You know, I mean, some people put their life savings into these businesses, and they're gonna have to shut down more than likely. So I don't know. I hope it's over soon. Kind of like this annoying ass cold and rain. I hope it's over soon. Just saying. But yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow when I get home. I realized I didn't bring out anything for breakfast. I mean, I suppose I could eat those honey mustard onion pretzels for breakfast, but yeah, I was gonna dehydrate some eggs, and by the time I got home from work and got my chores done with the chickens and turkeys and everything, and got a shower in and everything, I'd sit down and turn on some YouTube or TV or whatever, and I'd blink my eyes, and when I opened them back up, it was, hey, shit, I gotta go to work. That's how this whole week went, and so yeah, I didn't get the eggs dehydrated. I was gonna make a video about it too. So yeah, I think when I get home after I start producing the video I'm making tonight, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a short video on how to dehydrate those eggs, and then I'll rehydrate them and cook them, kind of thing. Which will have to be a couple-day process. But just so you guys know how to do it, I know that's been requested a few times, and I just never got to it. But yeah, I'll start that process tomorrow, and then I got some stuff I got to do outside. I gotta price out the lumber and cement and everything I need to build my outside dog kennel, so the dogs can get some fresh air and stuff while I'm at work. And I got a ton of things to do. Yeah, and I really wanted to, and that's what I was gonna cook for breakfast in the morning here, and I just yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm tired, and yeah, I never did it. So yeah, tomorrow I will start that process. So I did have to get a new little food chopper thingy that I use to blend the eggs with. um, I like the one that I got because it holds exactly 6 eggs, which is how much you can dump dehydrate. So yeah, it works perfect. I got a new dehydrator, and I got some extra fruit roll-up trays, or whatever you want to call them, um, to make them, or to dehydrate a bunch. And then I got some different vacuum sealer bags, and I'll end up um, making quite a few. I've got a couple dozen eggs that I'd bought a while ago during the winter when my chickens quit hatching. So I got to do the float test to make sure, or quit hatching when my chickens quit laying. I got to do the float test on them to make sure they're still good. Um, that's it. Maybe I'll do a little short 5-minute video on that too, to show you guys how to check the freshness of eggs. Not everybody knows. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I have like slight heartburn. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. But yeah, I got a ton of stuff I gotta get done tomorrow. I gotta finish picking up my yard from the winter time, and excuse me, stuff like that, and never a dull moment. Now, like I said, it sounds like work's gonna be ramping up a bit. So yeah, fun times. So there might be a lot of just short videos, um, to fill in the gaps and stuff, and if I happen to get a weekend off, I'll do a an overnight kind of deal. Maybe do an overnight in the mega shelter, or do another hammock video. I wouldn't mind doing one of these videos in like a distant rumbling thunderstorm. I think would be fun. I don't want to be out here in severe weather, which I did do one of those last year. Out here, I was in a hammock, and and yeah, there was severe weather. It was the opposite of fun. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm contemplating crawling into my sleeping bag and maybe turning on some music and going to sleep. I'm gonna hate myself for it when I wake up at yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, so yeah, I'll be up at 2:30. uh I didn't sleep very much last night either. My male dog Trigger there, he I don't know what his deal was. He was barking like there was somebody outside, just freaking right out. It'd wake me up about every hour. He'd do that, and it'd wake me up, and I'd be like, "What in the hell's going on?" But yeah, it was fun. Oh, man, my nose. Yeah, and I'll get to it. Like I said, tomorrow. But yeah, it'll probably be a 2 day process kind of thing because I gotta blend them, dehydrate them, blend them, vacuum seal them, kind of thing. Which, I probably won't vacuum seal the ones I'm gonna cook. I'll just put them in like a Ziploc bag and show you how I add the water and stuff like that to turn them back into eggs. You can only make scrambled eggs with them. I don't think you could. Maybe you could. I don't know. I'd like to save up and get a freeze dryer eventually. Then I could do like fried eggs and stuff like that. But yeah. So I don't know. Unless you guys got any questions, I think I'm gonna let y'all go and probably take a siesta and maybe blow my nose. Probably gonna add a little bit more wood to the fire before I go to bed. Just I don't know. Feel the warmth on my face. So all right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Um, yeah, I'm gonna hit the sack or hit the hay. Yeah, hit the hay. I don't know, but I don't. Maybe I'll do a live chat in the morning before I crawl out of my sleeping bag. But I don't know. It's probably just gonna be wrapping up the video and packing up. And yeah, these weekends are getting shorter and are about to be even shorter. So, but I will talk to you guys later. I hope everybody has a good night and you know. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell for my channel. Um, and like if you're for some reason new, hit the subscribe button. So, all right, everybody, have a good night.